Hey Liam, today I'm going to show you how Dad makes a homemade cheesesteak sandwich. This is some short rib that I bought from Ranch 99 yesterday. You can use any kind of thinly sliced meat. I've already weighed out 6 ounces of it. You can see that's how much this is. And then this is a bolillo roll that I bought from Safeway yesterday, and I've already cut it longitudinally with this bread knife right here. Okay, we're at the stove and we're ready to cook. I've got my bolillo rolls and some provolone cheese right here. I've got the 6 ounces of meat like before, and I've got my favorite spatula for cooking, and then got a pair of tongs as well standing by in case I need that to load up the sandwich. So we're going to turn the stove on high and we're going to wait for it to heat up. All right, the stove is heating up. Throw my thermometer on there. It's almost up to 400 degrees. You can hear the background noise because the vent is on. Let's start by just putting these rolls down on the edge of the grill. It's going to get, it's going to warm them up a little bit and hopefully increase the flavor. And then this is going to go on the grill, and you can hear right away that sizzle. That sizzle means that the grill was hot enough. And I add one more thing that I haven't shown before, but I'm just going to put a little salt on top of this to add some flavor. You got to remember that the bolillo rolls are a little more bland, and so you want to salt the meat to get a little bit more flavor on it. So while this is cooking, I'm just going to kind of move it around a little bit. With this cast iron grill and short ribs, you don't need to add. You notice I didn't put any oil on the grill because short ribs have a lot of fat in them, and they're going to cook up just fine. So I'm going to leave that go for a minute, and we'll come back when it's right. This has been cooking for about 10 or 20 seconds, and you can see if you sort of turn this over that the other side of the meat is already starting to turn different color. So I'm just going to grab this up, flip it over, and there you go. You can see it's cooking just fine. Got that going. And really not going to turn this meat multiple times because it really doesn't need it. It's going to cook up just from one side or the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of hack it together a little bit to get it a little bit closer to the size of the bolillo roll. I'm going to throw the provolone right on top here, and then that's going to start to melt. But the other thing it's going to do is it's going to it's going to keep the sandwich together. And you're going to see that when I try to take this off, that's important. I'm not going to make a bunch of sandwiches today. I'm only going to do this in one cut. So I'm probably going to mess this up when I try to flip the sandwich together. But I'm going to do it with the spatula and not do it with the tongs. And so first thing I'm going to do actually is turn the heat off, because with the cast iron grill, you got plenty of residual heat, and there's no reason to keep it on this long. So here I go trying to make the sandwich. Hopefully I don't mess this up. So I'm going to grab all this meat up, and I am going to flip it onto the top right there. And you can see it all stays kind of nicely together. I'm going to add the bottom, put this back over, and there is your dad-style cheesecake sandwich.